right, viewers, there's a big breaking news coming in. External Affairs Minister Jaishankar has said that he met his Maldivian counterpart Musa Zamir in Uganda's Kampala during the NAM summit, and that the two leaders had a frank conversation on ties between the two countries. I quote here, met Maldives Foreign Minister Musa Zamir today in Kampala. A frank conversation on India-Maldives ties has taken place. Now, this comes after the recent face-off between India and Maldives, after Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid a visit to Lakshadweep, and some of the ministers in Maldives had passed some very disrespectful comments, and a whole face-off had erupted between India and Maldives. Now, S. Jaishankar, our External Affairs Minister, is in Kampala, which is in Uganda. He has gone there to attend the NAM summit, and in his latest post, the EAM has said that he met his Maldivian counterpart, Musa Zamir, in Uganda's Kampala, and the two leaders had a frank conversation on ties between the two countries after the tense situation had developed. For more on this, I have our Senior Executive Editor, Abhishek Kapoor. Abhishek, a very good morning to you. Now, S. Jaishankar is in Kampala, and the first thing that he has come out with is that he had a very frank conversation with his Maldivian counterpart. Abhishek, please take us through the same.
Well, good morning, Nikita. So obviously, by frank conversation, the External Affairs Minister obviously means having some straight talk on the developments of the last fortnight between India and Maldives. Essentially, as a result of the provocations that have come from Maldives, it's not just about the random comments made by two deputy ministers and a party office bearer, who were subsequently suspended for their intemperate, but also the general direction Maldives has taken since President Mohammad Muizzu has taken over in the month of November. The kind of comments his government has made, the kind of campaign, in fact, he ran effectively called Out India campaign, and he has taken a very open, public, pro-Islamism, pro-China tilt, anti-India tilt. So I think the frank conversation would have happened around that. But it's not just about the present government, but it's about the people of Maldives, because there is already a reaction building up. And within 2 months of winning the election, in the local body elections to the Malé municipality, the mayor has been elected from the opposition party, which means the people of Maldives, and Malé is almost 70-60% of the entire Maldives population itself. They have realized that electing Muizzu perhaps was a mistake, and that's why the voter sentiment has swung back to the opposition. There is a Greater Malé project on which India is working. It's a development project of huge consequence for the people of the archipelago around the capital of Maldives. And in fact, many of the electoral constituencies through which the Greater Malé project passes belong to President Muizzu's party. So obviously there is a ground-up reaction coming in, and so we have seen some sort of softening, except for the fact that President Muizzu, because of his ego and because the kind of public campaign he ran to Out India, wants Indian military personnel to leave Maldives territory. There are 88-odd military personnel essentially manning human assistance and development, relief and rescue and medical evacuation incidents and episodes. Now, how it's going to be done, I think that dialogue has to happen. But when External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar says that a frank conversation happened, I think whole gamut of issues would have been discussed between the two.
All right, Abhishek, thank you so much for sharing these details of what all has conspired between India and Maldives since Prime Minister Modi's visit to Lakshadweep. And now our External Affairs Minister, S. Jaishankar, is in Uganda. He's in Kampala attending the NAM summit, and he held this meeting with his Maldives counterpart, and the two, as S. Jaishankar has said, the two had a very frank conversation, being neighbors, on whatever has conspired between the two nations so far and how it should be taken ahead.